Hey Shirley, guess what? I've got some awesome news to share.
Oh, hey, Steven. Do you happen to have something exciting to tell me too? That's a lovely coincidence because there's actually something I've been wanting to discuss with you as well.
Just hang on a second because I've got something even better to share with you first. I guarantee my news is going to make you sound like a silly kid's joke. Just kidding, you know I'm messing around.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
Anyways, get ready to be blown away by this major news. I've just scored myself a promotion. Oh yeah. Cue the applause because it's a celebration for me.
That's fantastic, Steven. I know you've been dreaming about this forever. And now all your hard work has finally paid off. Congratulations!
Well, obviously if I didn't get that promotion, I would have sued the entire director board of my company. Just kidding. Trust me, we're going to throw an epic Christmas celebration this year now that our financial game has leveled up big time. So what about you, Shirley? What's your amazing news? Tell me. Although I highly doubt that it would come anywhere close to my mind-blowing news.
Well, to top your good news with another dose of greatness, guess what? I just found out that I am pregnant. Can you believe it? Are you as excited as I am?
What? Is this some kind of joke, Shirley?
No, what on earth are you talking about? Of course it's not a joke. I know you've been yearning for a baby for ages, haven't you? Now your wish has finally been granted. Aren't you over the moon about it?
No, not really. What were you thinking? Getting yourself pregnant, right? Right when everything is going perfectly for me at work? Do you plan on sabotaging my entire career or something? I can't believe you chose this exact moment to drop this disastrous bombshell on me. You're truly unbelievable, Shirley.
Huh? What are you going on about? Weren't you the one pushing me to have a baby earlier? You kept saying how you and your mom felt lonely. And how having a child would make life less boring. And now you're turning around and blaming me for being pregnant with our child? Seriously? How can you do that?
Don't tell me you forgot what I just said. I've been promoted to a higher position at my company in case you missed it. And guess what? With this fancy new position comes a boatload of responsibilities. A bunch of extra tasks to handle, and even more hours spent slaving away at work. Do you honestly believe I have any time or interest in caring about you? And your annoying little brat?
Steven, what in the world did you just say? How could you utter such hurtful words? I must say, you've really overestimated some serious boundaries here.
Okay, my bad, alright. I'm sorry. Okay? It's just that I'm feeling super mixed up at the moment. I really need a little me time, you know? Just some quiet moments to clear my head.
All right. I understand. I'll give you some space to process everything. Perhaps you just need a little time to adapt to this new reality.
Hey, Shirley, listen, I gotta be real with you. I don't think I'm quite ready for a baby to come into my life just yet. Maybe there's something you could do to prevent this pregnancy from happening? Just throwing it out there.
Why, Steven? I remember how enthusiastic and excited you were about us starting a family before. What's brought about the sudden change?
Do I have to spell it out for you? I've already said it a million times, but I'll say it again. Now that I'm a proud manager, all eyes will be on me at the company. and they'll start prying into my personal life. But let's get through here. When you get pregnant, you're gonna pack on the pounds. And your weight gain will make me look like a loser in everyone else's eyes. Just picture it, a suave, polished manager like me, strolling alongside a fat, unattractive wife. It's like a messed up version of Beauty and the Beast, but with the roles reversed. Can you see how embarrassing that would be?
What? I can't believe you would have such thoughts about me. Have you somehow forgotten that I am your wife?
Can't you comprehend the simple fact? Pregnancy destroys a woman's body, and you're bound to get all fat and out of shape. And let's not forget about all the damn trouble you're gonna go through during pregnancy. You won't even be able to lift a finger around the house anymore. But that's not all. Oh no. We'll have some dumb kid running around, wreaking havoc and driving us insane. So tell me, genius, how the hell am I supposed to focus on my work with all these irritating distractions constantly getting in my way?
Well, you know what? We could always hire a housekeeper, right? Problem solved.
Oh, housekeeper. Yeah, like we can afford that kind of luxury. And let's be real. If we did hire one, you'd just have an excuse to get even lazier and fatter. I mean, seriously, what are you gonna do about your expanding waistline, huh? You're obviously gonna become a big fat mess. And it's gonna completely ruin the perfect image I have in everyone's eyes. Thanks a lot.
So what exactly do you suggest I do in this situation? Remember, Stephen, it's our child we're talking about here. Please, let's approach this with some rational thinking. I want to assure you that I won't let myself go and become overweight. Trust me on that. Can we find a way to navigate this together and make the best decision for our family?
All right, we can keep the baby. But on one condition, you have to promise me that you'll actually listen to what I say. If we're gonna make this work and keep everyone happy, we need to be on the same page and work as a team. Deal?
Fine. We'll see about it.
Oh, and here's another demand for you. Since it's such a great day for me with a promotion, I expect you to throw a little party for us. Don't bother going all out or anything. Just cook up my favorite dishes. It's the least you can do.
Oh, actually, I already took care of dinner. I wasn't feeling too well today and I got a bit dizzy. So I decided to order some burgers instead.
What? Burgers? Are you freaking kidding me? You've just promised me that you won't get fat.
What's wrong with you? It's just one burger. It's not even that big of a problem.
Oh, great, one burger today, and I bet tomorrow you'll be craving two. Listen up, starting from now. I don't want to see you eating any more of that junk. Cancel that order immediately and make some meal. Nutritious food like a decent human being, okay?
2 weeks later.
Surely. Don't even think about skipping your daily exercise just because I'm at work. If you dare to defy my commands, you won't be able to escape the consequences, got it? And don't even try to fool me. I know you're just lounging on the sofa, watching TV instead. This is absolutely not the time for that, all right?
What? How on earth do you know what I'm doing? Hold on a second. Did you secretly install hidden cameras or something?
It's none of your damn business. Now, get off your lazy ass and start doing the chores immediately. And after that, I better see you do those 20 squats for the afternoon. Don't you even think about skipping them, got it? If I find out that you purposely skipped them, I'll make you do double the number you were originally assigned. So you better not test me.
But, Steven, I did try to do the squats, but my belly started hurting. That's why I had to take a little break instead. I didn't mean to skip them intentionally.
Oh, more excuses, huh? Do you honestly believe that doing a pathetic 20 squats will harm your stupid belly? Give me a break. Those squats are supposed to benefit you, not hurt you. So quit your whining and get to it, all right?
But something really doesn't feel right.
Surely, you're pulling the same crap as yesterday. Quit being so damn lazy all the time. Do you even realize that laziness is the primary cause of obesity? It's people like you that force the government to waste tons of money every year on weight loss campaigns and raising awareness about obesity. Remember the promise you made? You're not allowed to get fat. Shape up and start taking some responsibility for your own health.
But I'm not getting fat. What are you talking about?
Oh, really? If you're not getting fat, then why the hell is your belly getting bigger, huh? Fat people have big bellies, remember that. And let's not ignore the fact that you stuff your face with junk food all the time. It's no surprise if you end up looking like a pig with those eating habits. Get a grip and start making healthier choices, for once.
What junk food, Steven? I'm not eating any junk food, you know that.
Oh, so now you're playing dumb, huh? Remember how you sneaked downstairs while I was peacefully sleeping? Just to stuff your face with something from the fridge last night? Let me guess, you were devouring ice cream. Weren't you? How the hell do you expect to stay in shape if you keep munching on that crap? Seriously, tell me, what part of no junk food? Does your tiny brain fail to comprehend? It's like talking to a brick wall with you.
But, how did you find out about that?
Remember, everything you do doesn't escape my notice. I have full control over whether I choose to expose your actions or keep them to myself, okay? So watch your step.
I couldn't help it, I was really hungry. You didn't allow me to eat enough throughout the entire day. And my hunger got the best of me.
Oh, please. How much is enough for you, huh? If I let you eat to your heart's content, you'll just devour everything in the fridge. Let's get one thing straight. I keep track of your calories, and I know exactly how much food you're allowed to have. Don't think you can sneak around my watchful eyes. I swear if I catch you even thinking about going to the fridge without my permission, I'll slap a lock on that thing so fast you won't know what hit you.
But Steven, that's just not fair. This is our house, and I should have the freedom to do what I want too. Why am I suddenly being restricted and controlled like this?
Because you're pregnant and you made a promise to stay fit. You're the one who got yourself pregnant in the first place. But why am I the one who needs to suffer?
Several days later.
Hey, Steven, I've just bought the paint for our baby's room. I'm really excited about creating a warm and welcoming space for our little one.
And?
What do you mean by "and"? Don't you remember what we discussed yesterday?
What? Don't tell me you're texting me just to talk about this pointless nonsense. I don't have time for your trivial updates. Get to the point if you have something important to say.
But Steven, remember yesterday when you apologized for the hurtful words? And promised to finish up the baby's room before our little one arrives? You even mentioned that would paint the room today. I was really looking forward to working on it together.
Are you stupid or what? I'm drowning in work right now. And all of you can think about is your pointless, useless baby? Try using your brain for once and pick a more appropriate time to text me, will you? My goodness. You're turning into such a nag, you know that?
But it's already 7 p.m. I thought you would be home by now.
I have to work overtime today, okay? So go ahead and have fun painting the baby's room all by yourself. And make sure you eat your little portion of food. Without even considering sneaking behind my back for more. If I catch you, there will be severe consequences, got it? Oh, and by the way, I expect to see the baby's room completely painted by the time I return from work. Don't disappoint me.
But I'm pregnant, remember? And paint perfumes can harm the baby.
Where did you even get that ridiculous idea from? I've never heard such nonsense in my entire life. Look at my mother. She used to handle all the heavy housework and yard work when she was 8 months pregnant with me in her belly. So why the hell can't you do the same? Is it because you're always cuddled by your parents that you can't handle even the slightest bit of difficulty? Get real.
Well, if you don't believe me, then Google it. It only takes 2 seconds, you know.
Why are you so damn annoying, Shirley? It's not like you're eating the paint, so stop whining. Are you the drama queen or what? If you're so worried, open the damn window.
Well, I just really appreciate some help, that's all.
Well, I'm busy right now. So figure it out yourself, you fool. Stop bothering me with your petty problems.
2 weeks later.
Shirley, are you dead or something? Why aren't you at home preparing breakfast for me, huh? Ever since you got pregnant, you've really let it go to your head. Always ready to defy my every order and command. Do you seriously think I'm some kind of joke? Get your act together and start obeying me like a good wife should.
Steven, don't you remember what happened yesterday? I'm currently in the hospital. I had a fainting episode while watering the flowers in the backyard. Thankfully, a kind stranger passing by saw me and called an ambulance to take me here for medical attention.
What? So you're telling me you're still in the hospital? When do you think you're going to come back home and make breakfast for me? I have work to do and I have an important meeting today, okay? Unlike some ignorant fool who laces around the house all day, thinking life is all flowers and roses. I actually put in blood, sweat, and tears to earn money. So the least you could do for me is drag your lazy butt over here right now and make breakfast. I don't have time to deal with your excuses.
Are you serious right now? Don't you even realize why I fainted? It's because of the overwhelming workload. You've been piling on me while I'm pregnant with our baby. Don't you think it's about time you apologize for that?
Quit acting like a dumb whiny child. Remember, you're a grown adult, or did that slip your mind? You're having a child, not regressing into one yourself. Time to learn some independence. I already said it, so listen up and get back home this instant to prepare my breakfast. If your incompetence makes me late for work and my precious salary gets deducted, you better believe I'll make you pay for every penny I lose.
All right, I'm on my way back. Just give me a few minutes to wrap up some procedures at the hospital. I'll make sure to get home as quickly as possible.
Hurry up. I don't have all day to wait around for you.
Several days later.
Shirley, I have no idea what's going on. But out of the blue, my boss wants to visit our house today. I can't wrap my head around why he chose to drop by on such short notice.
Oh, really? So?
Can you at least pretend to care? We're talking about my boss here, okay? Listen up, I need you to get your act together and prepare a nice and delicious meal for my boss and his wife. They're coming over to our house for dinner, and you better make sure everything is perfect.
All right, so, what do you want me to cook for them?
Use your brain for once and figure it out yourself. Are you seriously so dumb that you can even decide what's good to eat? Anyway, that's all I can bother telling you. Oh, and make sure you wear something decent to hide your fat body. If my boss catches a glimpse of how much weight you've gained, I'll become the laughing stock of the entire company.
Okay, got it.
And while you're at it, try to put some effort into wearing makeup too. It's unbelievable how you don't even care about your appearance anymore since you got pregnant. You always look pale and hideous, just like an ugly monkey. It's embarrassing to be seen with you.
Fine, I'll put on makeup and wear a nice dress. Are you satisfied now?
That's what I'm talking about. Just make sure you behave yourself if you still want your baby to have a father. Got it?
A few moments later.
Can you fill me in on what just went down at our house? Because I'm totally clueless about what just happened.
And, what parts can't you understand?
So, my boss was supposed to come over for a nice meal at our place, right? But why did he drop the bombshell that I'm getting fired from the company out of the blue? What is going on?
You heard him. He made it clear that based on your character and behavior, he doesn't consider you worthy of being part of his company's team. That's why you're being fired. Of course, you'll receive a termination letter from him soon enough.
This is all your damn fault. Why did you pull that ridiculous stunt on me, huh? Acting like some weak, helpless, pregnant woman. Making my boss think I was mistreating you or some crap like that. You've made me look like a total jerk in my boss's eyes. Is that what you wanted? Are you freaking satisfied now with the mess you've created?
Well, I haven't done anything wrong. I've simply been following your instructions like I always do. I've been eating small portions, doing the exercises you asked me to do, and taking care of the household chores you assigned me before you left for work. So it's there for you to complain about?
Are you seriously that dense? Those rules only apply when we don't have visitors in our house. You couldn't just go ahead and do those things without consulting me first. Do you even realize how much you embarrassed me in front of my boss? And honestly, why did he have to be so harsh towards me when he saw you? I seriously don't understand what went wrong there.
Well, let me enlighten you with an unexpected coincidence. The man who took me to the hospital the other day turned out to be your boss. He kindly helped me get in touch with you while I was at the hospital. But you didn't bother answering the phone. There was this one time when you actually answered a call from my phone. Do you remember what he said? You simply brushed him off with a careless, "I'm busy," and hung up. Just like that. I don't even need to describe how furious her boss was when he heard you speak to him like that, do I? It's no wonder he reacted the way he did.
Wait, what? So, it was actually my boss who helped you get to the hospital that day? Why didn't you mention that earlier?
To be honest, I didn't know that man was your boss until I saw him again today. It was quite a surprise. Oh, and here's another little twist. It was actually me who invited your boss and his wife over to our house for dinner.
Huh? You what? Why on earth would you do that, you conniving witch? Now that I think about it, the other day, I noticed my phone mysteriously disappeared for a while and then magically reappeared. I thought I was just imagining things, but it turns out it was you all along. You had the audacity to snatch my phone without my consent and text my boss, didn't you? You snake!
You got that right. Of course, it was a piece of cake guessing your phone's password since you always use your mom's birthday. Right? Am I correct?
You sly woman, how dare you play me like that?
Well, here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of thinking about our relationship. And I've come to the realization that it's just not working anymore. That's why the idea of getting a divorce crossed my mind as a way to put an end to this marriage. However, I also thought that simply forcing you would be too easy. Then it hit me that your weakness lies in your job. That's why I came up with the idea of revealing your true self to your boss. Pretty smart of me, huh?
You imbecile. Why the hell did you do that to me? Do you even understand the magnitude of your actions? Single-handedly ruined my career, the career I've been building for nearly 5 years. Tell me, are you thrilled about what you've accomplished? Are you truly proud of yourself?
No, Steven. It's actually you who destroyed your own career when you chose to mistreat me. Remember what your boss said to you? He specifically despises people who deceive others about their true character to get ahead in their work, as well as those who mistreat their partners. Remember, his own daughter tragically lost her life due to mistreatment from her partner. She endured verbal and physical abuse alone, which led to her depression. And when it all became too much, she tragically chose to end her life in a heartbreaking way. That's why your boss made a solemn vow to never go easy on individuals who mistreat and abuse their partners.
What? But I've never mistreated you, have I? Everything I've done has been for your own good, can't you see that? I just don't want you to become a whale. An average newborn weighs only 7 pounds and you've packed on like 20. That's way too much extra fat.
Are you serious? You have absolutely no clue about how pregnancy works, you stupid idiot. Ever since I became pregnant, you've completely stopped caring about me. I feel like nothing but a burden to you. And let's not forget about all your ridiculous notions about me getting fat. The insane exercises and diets you imposed on me just to prevent weight gain. I've had enough, Steven. If you want me and our baby out of your life so badly, then fine. Just sign the divorce papers. And we'll officially become strangers.
What? Are you trying to dodge your responsibilities here? It's your fault that I lost my job, so you need to own up to your cue. Tell my boss to give me my job back, got it? I'm dead serious, not joking around with you.
Steven, that's enough. No matter how much you plead, there's no way you'll ever get your job back. I happen to be the CEO of this company. And you simply don't meet the necessary standards to work here. You lack the moral values that are crucial for our employees. Therefore, consider yourself fired. No amount of begging will change that decision.
Huh? What? Boss? Is that you? Are you there with Shirley now?
Yes, that's correct. She is staying with me and my wife until the divorce with you is officially completed. I can't allow her to continue staying with an abusive monster like you any longer. I refuse to let you harm an innocent woman and her child. I strongly advise you to gather your belongings and vacate my office immediately. There are countless candidates eagerly waiting for the opportunity to occupy the position you once held.
But boss, I swear I haven't done anything wrong. Could you please give me a chance? I promise I'll make things right. I'll treat my wife better than I ever have before.
This is a personal matter between you and your wife. And it's not within my authority to make decisions for the both of you. However, I personally don't believe that someone can undergo such a rapid transformation based solely on a few text messages. That's why I stand by my decision to terminate your employment at my company. And I consider this decision to be final.
Boss, I gotta be honest. This doesn't seem fair to me. Could you maybe give it another thought? And Shirley, come on, say something to the boss, so he doesn't kick me out of the company. Pretty please.
Listen up, Stephen. I don't want to hear any more of your words. All your pleas and apologies are just empty shells without any real honesty. The next time we'll be having a conversation is in court. Goodbye, Stephen.
Hold on a sec, Shirley, can we please hit the pause button on this decision? I seriously don't think I deserve all of this. I genuinely need you in my life. Shirley, can you find it in your heart to grant me another chance? Pretty pleased with a cherry on top? Come on, Shirley.
Stephen's boss, Mr. Jack, played a significant role in helping me navigate the divorce proceedings with Stephen. With his assistance, we found a competent lawyer to handle the legal aspects. As part of the settlement, our house was put up for sale, and the proceeds were divided equally between us. In addition, Stephen was obligated to provide child support and alimony following the divorce. Despite his persistent attempts to reconcile, his efforts proved futile. After grappling with a tarnished reputation that hindered his job search, Stephen finally secured a part-time position in an entirely different field. It appears he has come to terms with his circumstances and has reduced the frequency of his calls. He has also expressed a desire to spend time with our child on weekends. Upon learning about the abuse I endured during my time with Stephen and the fact that I had become an orphan at the young age, Mr. Jack and his wife developed a deep connection with me. Unexpectedly, they made the incredible decision to adopt me as their own daughter. Now, I'm living a joyful life with my loving, adoptive parents and my precious baby. Regardless of what the future holds, I will forever consider myself blessed for the abundant happiness I have found.
John, Annie's coming over tomorrow? Why didn't you say anything? She just called me and said she was on her way, but I had no clue.
Yeah? So what? She's my sister. She can come whenever she wants. Is that a problem?
Of course, it's a problem. Don't you remember that we have plans tomorrow? We're taking Betty to the zoo. We already got the tickets and everything. Are you going to ditch us for Annie?
Why do I have to go with you? You can take Betty by yourself. I'm staying home with Annie tomorrow. She's pregnant, you know. She needs me more than you do.
I don't have time for silly things like the zoo. If she's pregnant, then why is she traveling all this way? Why don't you go and see her instead? Why are you making her come here if she's your priority?
What are you talking about? She's not just visiting. She's moving in with us. She's going to have her baby here. It's better for her and the baby to be in the suburbs than in the city. She's going to live with us until she finds a place of her own.
What? You never told me that. She's moving in with us from tomorrow, and you're telling me now?
Why do I have to tell you? It's my house, and I can do whatever I want with it. I don't need your permission to let my sisters stay with us. I don't care what you think.
How can you say that? I'm your wife and this is my home too. You can't just make decisions like this without me. We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to talk things over.
Yeah, right. You don't want to talk. You just want to complain. You're just jealous of Annie because she's younger and prettier than you are. And because everyone loves her and not you. So you want to kick her out of our house? You're so selfish, Angela.
That's not true at all. How can you accuse me of being jealous of Annie? I don't even know her that well. I've barely met her a few times.
Exactly. You don't know her, and you don't care about her. You're a woman, so you should understand how hard it is to be pregnant. You should be more supportive and welcoming of her. But no, you're too busy being a bitch.
How dare you call me that? Are you trying to teach me how to be a good woman? You're the one who's not listening to me at all. I'm not saying that Annie shouldn't have her baby. I'm happy for her and I hope she has a healthy pregnancy and a beautiful child. But this is different. This is about letting your sister live with us without telling me or asking me how I feel about it.
There's nothing different about it. You're just making excuses because you hate her. Fine, whatever. I'm done talking to you about this. You know what? This is why my family hates you too. They can't stand you, in case you haven't noticed. Maybe if you tried harder to be nice and respectful to them, they would accept you as part of our family. But no, this is what we get.
Wow, you're unbelievable. You don't care about how I feel at all. You don't care about Betty being disappointed that you're not going to the zoo with her. You don't care about anything but yourself. And what's this about Tom moving in with us too?
He's Annie's husband, of course he's coming with her. What kind of question is that?
Have you ever met him before?
No, I haven't. But Annie loves him, so he must be a good guy. I trust her choice completely. There's nothing to worry about. We're lucky to have them both in our house. You should be grateful that I made this decision.
Your parents don't seem to think so. They told me some bad things about him. Are you sure you want to let him stay with us? I know you want to help your sister, but he's a total stranger. You need to think this through.
Why do you always have to nag me about everything I do? Why can't you just shut up and follow my lead? Fine, if you can't accept that Annie and Tom are going to live with us, then maybe you should pack your bags and go.
What? You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. Take Betty and get out of here. Then you won't have to deal with Annie and Tom. Isn't that what you want? Go find another place where you can do whatever you want, and leave me alone here. I don't need a jealous woman like you around my sister when she's about to have a baby.
You can't be serious.
Yes, I am. I'm Annie's brother. She's having a baby soon, and she needs me more than anyone else. It's my duty to be there for her no matter what. Even if it means losing my own wife, I'm going to stand by my sister. You and Betty don't need me like she does, so you'll be fine on your own. So get out. Get out for Annie's sake.
Is that all you have to say to me?
Yeah, get out and don't come back. Get out before you infect my precious sister with your negativity. You don't belong here anymore.
1 hour later.
Hi, Angela, it's me, Annie. John's little sister. I just wanted to let you know that I changed my mind and decided to come over today instead of tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be too hot, you know. So I'll see you tonight, okay?
What? You're coming over tonight?
Yeah. We got an earlier train because it was cheaper. And we got to the station faster than we thought. I'm so exhausted, so I was hoping you could make dinner for me and Tom. Oh, and make sure it's something really yummy. We'll be there in half an hour, so it would be nice if dinner was ready by then. No pressure or anything, just. I'm starving. And you don't want to make me mad. I'm pregnant. You know how sensitive I am. You're going to be there in half an hour?
That's not going to work, Annie. You should have told me sooner.
Fine, fine, then I'll take a bath first and then have dinner later. Easy. Got it? You can whip up something while I'm relaxing in the tub. There, I told you. Happy now, miss, you should have told me sooner? Ugh. You're so annoying. I'm hungry, so hurry up and get cooking for me and Tom, okay?
Wait a second. Can you listen to me for once, instead of making decisions on your own? I'm having dinner with Betty right now, and if you want a decent meal, I'm going to have to go out and get more groceries. That's going to take a lot more time than you think.
Are you kidding me? Don't you have anything in the house? Oh my God, how incompetent are you?
I wasn't expecting anyone, so I don't have much right now. If you really want me to make something while you're in the bath, why don't you just pick some stuff up from the store on your way here? That way, you can choose what I make for you too, without me having to guess what you might like.
Ugh. How dare you make me go and buy stuff for you? Don't you know that I'm pregnant? How could you say something like that to me? You're so mean.
You mean buy stuff for yourself? I'm just asking you to buy the ingredients for the dinner you want me to make for you. I think that's only fair, especially since I didn't know you were coming to live with us until a few hours ago. Besides, you're coming with your husband, right? You're not alone, so I don't see why it would be so hard to stop by the store. It's not far from here.
Wow, now you're trying to use my husband as your errand boy. Oh my God, you're even worse than I thought you were. I mean, I thought you would be happy that we were coming to live with you, but now I see your true colors. You're so arrogant. It's no wonder everyone hates you. Like really hates you. You don't know how much our family hates you. They never wanted John to marry you, you know. Now I see why.
You're calling me arrogant? You and your brother are cut from the same cloth. You don't realize when the things you say come back to bite you. Fine then, how about I make something stir-fried? It's the fastest thing I can make with what I have in the fridge.
Really? You're going to make something stir-fried? That's so lame. I want something healthy. I'm pregnant, remember? I need something good for this baby, not cheap junk food. We're coming all this way to stay with you guys, so why don't you order some sushi or something? It's so much healthier and has fewer calories too. And maybe it would do you some good too, since it looks like you've put on some weight since the last time I saw you.
Fine then. I'll order some sushi. I'll call a place I know. What kind do you want?
Oh my God, you're so clueless. I was just giving you an example. You don't have to order sushi. Seriously, can't you use your brain? I thought you had some common sense, Angela. Oh, I get it, you're probably terrible at your job too. Am I right? I'm always right.
Well, I've used my brain, and I've decided that sushi is the best option, so I'm going to order sushi.
Ugh. You're hopeless, aren't you? You can't make a single decision on your own. Can't you be a little more considerate? Just so you know, Tom is very fussy about his sushi. Like, he notices every detail. We only eat brown rice, and it has to have avocado and no cream cheese. If there's anything wrong with the sushi, Tom is going to flip out. Like, totally lose it. You don't want to mess with Tom when he's angry, so I suggest you be careful not to upset him. Especially since you're already upsetting me, which is like... Ugh. But I'm a saint.
Is that so?
Is that all you can say? You're so dull. Anyway, we'll be there soon, so have something ready for us. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to prepare the bath for me. I don't want to soak in a filthy tub after you've used it, so make sure you scrub it well.
Later that night.
Can't you make her shut up? I'm getting a headache from all the noise. I'm trying to sleep over here, so get her to stop crying already.
Why do you think she's crying? She's upset that you're not going to take her to the zoo tomorrow, even though you promised you would take her out. It's the first time you've promised to have a full day with her. And she was really looking forward to it, so of course she'd start crying. Besides, I was the one who had to tell her because she was asking if Annie was going to come with us. Why don't you come out and apologize to her and explain why you're not going to take her to the zoo? I can't believe you. How can you sleep at a time like this?
Why should I care? I'm staying home with my little sister tomorrow, so you take her to the zoo instead. I don't get why I have to take her when you have time to take her yourself.
Because she wants to spend some time with you. She wants to have a fun day out with her daddy. If you don't understand that, then I'll leave, just like you told me to, and never come back. I'm going to give Betty the happiness she deserves. She doesn't deserve to be disappointed by you like this.
What? Are you actually being serious? You're going to leave?
Yeah, I'm being serious. Why would I stay with a man who can't make some time for his own little girl? I don't want to see Betty crying like this anymore. It's best for her if she just forgets about you. I've already prepared the divorce papers, so make sure you sign them tomorrow morning before I leave with Betty. I'm not spending one more night at this house.
Do what you like, but I'm warning you. Once you leave, you can't come back. I'm not helping you even if you come begging for me to take you back.
Sure, I'm absolutely fine with that. I hope you understand that the same goes for you too. No matter what happens with those two, don't come crawling to me. I hope you get on well with your new roommates.
Yeah, I will. It's my first time meeting Tom, but he really is a nice guy. I think we'll all get along just fine. He can hold his liquor and we have the same interest too. I think I'm going to have a lot more fun living with these two than I ever did with you and Betty. You and Betty will just get in the way here, so you're right. It's best that you leave and never come back.
That's what I was planning to do. So, you accept the divorce? So, you accept the divorce?
Yeah. It's the best idea you've ever had.
3 weeks later.
Hey Angela. You can come back now.
Excuse me?
You've had plenty of time to reflect on what you did, so I'll let you come back if you apologize to me and my sister.
I'm sorry. What? What do I have to apologize for? You really think I'm coming back? That's hilarious. I don't have any intention of getting back together with you. Betty and I are so much happier without you.
What? But you were the one asking me if I was being serious when I told you to leave. Now I'm saying that you can come back, so you should be happy.
I was shocked that you told me to leave, but once I saw how upset Betty was about the zoo, I decided for myself that it was best that we leave, and that hasn't changed. If anything, I was happy that I was given the chance. I feel so much better now that we're away from you. And Betty no longer has to get her heart broken by you. And it's the best thing I ever did. I managed to get away from a self-centered ass like you. And away from that childish, selfish bully of a little sister. I still don't even know what kind of person that Tom guy is. But I could sense that he was troubled the second he walked through our door. It was the right choice for me to separate you and those two from Betty. I don't know what might have happened to her if we stayed with you.
Hey, you don't want to go that far. Don't insult me just because you found an apartment out of state and think you're safe. Don't get ahead of yourself, Angela. Anyway, I'll forget what you said, so just hurry and come back. You're lucky I'm even giving you this chance.
I'm not coming back, John. There's nothing you can say to convince me to get back together with you. Anyway, why are you so bent on getting me back? You're the one who wanted me out and wanted to live with your little sister. What changed?
I don't have any money, so please come back. I've told you the truth. So will you just come back? How much more do you want me to beg?
You want me to come back because you don't have any money? You've got to be joking. Why should I care about your financial situation? We're not married anymore. Deal with it yourself.
It's not my fault. Annie and Tom were supposed to pitch in with the bills and stuff. That's what we decided when they moved in, but it's just that. Well, Tom wasn't so happy with that idea.
Huh? I knew it. Do you remember me asking you if you had met him before you offered to let him live with us? But you said that you trusted Annie's judgment, remember? I knew that he wasn't the type to go out and work for himself. He's much too arrogant and too aggressive to be able to cooperate in a work environment.
I know I was stupid. I wanted to hit myself for not realizing what kind of a guy he was sooner. I really do regret letting him stay with us. But that's why I'm asking you for help. Why can't you understand that?
So what kind of person did he turn out to be?
In the beginning, he was a great guy, friendly, generous. He was kind of rough and brutish, but he didn't seem like a bad guy, so he was growing on me. But the more time passed, the more he changed. Or the more he was acting like his usual. He was talking down to me a lot and spending most of its time sleeping around the house. I was kind of getting really scared of him.
Oh, really?
But that was still, you know, I could overlook that. It's just recently he's been bringing his friends around without telling me. It's a really big, strong-looking guys. I met some of them when I came home from work the other day, and I found out that he's part of a gang. They've been coming and going whenever they want because Tom gave them a spare key to the house. He made the keys without even asking me. My house has become their base of operations or something. There's always someone here.
He's part of a gang? Well, I'm not surprised.
Listen to me, Angela. I tried to get away in the middle of the night. I planned it and everything. I worked out times that Tom would definitely be sleeping, but he found me. I was so scared that he might do something to me. But he told me that I had to fund their activities if I wanted to be forgiven. They're watching me day and night so that I can't escape. I don't know what to do. I don't have the kind of money that they're asking for.
How's Annie doing? Does she know what's happening?
She's working with them. She's threatening me for money, too. They were planning on doing this all along. She told me that the only reason she wanted to live with me was because she needed the money. They've taken over the house. You've got to help me. I can't handle living with this anymore.
I don't have any obligation to help you. Especially not after what I've had to suffer with you. I don't have any intention of giving you any money. Just so you can hand it over to Annie and her husband. You've got to do something about it by yourself. You were saying that you would do anything for your precious little sister, remember? That's why you told us to get out. So why don't you go ahead and do that?
Well, yeah, I said that, but I didn't know what she was up to. I wouldn't have said that if I knew she was gonna try and use me for the money.
Why should I care? We're strangers now. I don't have to help you. You're the one who told me not to come begging for help once I left. I have to prioritize Betty and her happiness. So I'm not going to help you when it's obvious that they're just going to keep asking you for money. I don't want you calling me anymore, do you understand? You don't have any right to bother me.
Hey, wait a second. Just hear me out, please. You've got to lend me some money. Just a couple $100.
No way. Use your own money or find a way to earn more.
Annie's pregnant. Can you really ignore us when we're in trouble? How heartless can you be? It's not the baby's fault that Annie and Tom can't earn any money for themselves. Don't you feel sorry for the baby? It's going to be born into a house that's been taken over by some gang. I'm only staying so I can help the baby. It doesn't deserve to live like this. Only we can help the baby, so lend me some money, Angela.
How do you plan on saving a baby that doesn't even exist?
What are you talking about? Of course, it exists. It's going to be born soon. It's going to need me to save it.
But Annie is not pregnant, is she?
What?
I knew from the beginning. You must have thought that you had me deceived, but I knew. A few days before she moved to our place, I saw her. I happened to see her in town when I was shopping. And she was not pregnant. She didn't have a baby bump. But that same week, you told me that she was due to have a baby in a few weeks. It sounded fishy and I thought you were being ridiculous on purpose.
You mean you couldn't see her baby bump because she was wearing baggy clothing, right?
No, I mean, she didn't have a bump. The clothes she was wearing showed that she had a very slender waist. It was just a few days before she came to our house, so she should have had a pretty major bump, but she didn't. Besides, no matter how baggy the clothes are, you can't completely hide a bump when you move around. And I don't know if you've forgotten, but I've been pregnant before. When she came to our house, she had a cushion or something stuffed down her shirt. It was so obvious that it wasn't a real baby bump. I guess you doesn't understand yet that babies are actually pretty heavy when they're in your stomach. I knew that they were up to no good when they came. And I knew that you were cooperating with them to get me and Betty out of the house.
I can't believe you actually knew. Yeah, that's what we were planning in the beginning. I thought of a way to get you to leave with Betty. And we were going to work together. We were going to start a company together from this house. I thought we were all going to make an effort to earn money to start that company, but everything changed.
That's how they convinced you to let them live with you. It's hilarious that you managed to get tricked by that.
After you left, they completely changed. They started spending more time in the house with their friends while I went to work to earn some money. Then they started asking me for money and they didn't put any money into the house. I've been surrounded by gang members, people that I don't know for the past few weeks. They're always watching me, making sure that I go back home and go to work. They've taken over bank accounts.
But that's all your own fault. I told you to rethink letting them stay with us. Anyway, I've had enough of hearing about your sob story. The only thing I've got to say is that I told you so. Goodbye, John.
What? Wait a minute. You can't be serious.
3 days later.
Angela, pick up the phone. I'm begging you. I need your help. You're the only one who can save me.
Fine, I'll hear you out. But don't expect any sympathy from me. I'm just curious to see how much you screwed up.
Listen, I managed to escape from the house and I'm on the run. But they're after me. They want to kill me. You have to let me stay at your place.
Don't be ridiculous, John. And don't you dare bring any trouble here. Betty's with me and I won't put her in danger for you. Forget about our address.
I'm not lying. It's true. I have proof of their illegal activities. I found something and I took it with me. They've been using that house as a hideout for their crimes. They've been dealing with some stuff.
I don't care. That's not my problem. Why don't you go to the cops? You can get them out of your house by turning them in. If you have proof, then it should be easy.
I can't do that. I'm involved too. I'll go to jail with them. No, I have a plan. I'll use this as leverage. I'll make them an offer they can't refuse. That's why you need to let me crash at your place, so that I can get ready before I face them. Please, otherwise, they'll find me and finish me off.
All right, fine. Come to the address I'm sending you.
Angela. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
1 hour later.
Hey! What are you doing? Why did you run away? Give me back those papers. They're my ticket to freedom. Give them back. What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to take this to the police. If I do that, you and your friends will all go down. And I'll be free of you forever. Betty and I will have a happy life.
How could you do this to me?
You did this to yourself. Don't you get that? Maybe you should try being more considerate and respectful of others. If you did that, then maybe people would be more willing to help you out. I turned over the documents I had obtained from John to the police and fully collaborated with their investigation. The documents unveiled the participation of Annie and Tom's criminal organization in various fraudulent activities and schemes that had been causing havoc in the community. The police conducted a massive raid, apprehending Annie, Tom, John, and several other criminals. With the exception of John, all of them faced multiple charges and were swiftly incarcerated. John received a suspended sentence of 2 years, but he couldn't stay out of trouble. I reclaimed the house that John had evicted me from and renovated it before selling it at a favorable price. Following his release, John was left with nothing. He had no money, no place to call home, and no friends. Returning to his previous life of extravagance and deceit was not an option. Initially, he attempted to work diligently and repay his debts, but he soon gave up and turned to gambling. He harbored hopes of striking it rich with his meager earnings, but instead, he became ensnared in addiction and desperation. He resorted to criminal activities once again to sustain his addiction. While I don't possess all the specifics, I have heard that he is back behind bars. Betty and I now find happiness in our new home, situated in a different neighborhood, thanks to the proceeds from selling the old house. I have learned a valuable lesson about making prudent choices and selecting trustworthy friends and companions in life. I am resolute in ensuring Betty's safety, providing her a good upbringing, and guiding her in choosing honest and dependable individuals as her friends as well.